Hello my sexy faggots, it's your gay love obsession Drew Pickles here, and it seems that things are starting to get heated. Swellmix has risen to power again, this time in Australia, which he crowned himself emperor of and now calls Swellstralia. He has allied with several other Speakonia groups and now has an army in the doorsteps of Drewland. He has given Drewland an ultimatum to disband our forces or face war. What an unswelled bag. I have called the lot of you here, the 5 swellest army bunch members, to discuss the problem at our border.
Are there a bunch of Mexicans at the border or something?
Hick, have you been paying no attention to the news?
I do not pay attention to the news, it stresses me out too much.
Well, I will explain, for you and anyone else who prefers to be ignorant. Swellmix has amassed an army and it's sitting in the pubic swamp at our border ready to invade. Swellmix has given an ultimatum of 3 days to demobilize our forces.
You are not actually thinking of backing down, are you, Drew?
Of course not. Imagine how the Barney Bunch would look to the Speakonia world if we were to back down from some relatively new character, let alone one promoting bisexuality and working with the less prominent Speakonia groups.
But the point still stands, time is running out and the army he has built up has made this an extremely difficult situation. He was able to subdue Drewland by himself a few months ago, just imagine what he is capable of with an army.
Why are his forces in the pubic swamp? Wasn't the pubic family opposed to him previously?
They were, but unfortunately the Pube Muppet staged a carousing his father the Pube Cookie Monster, then soon after allied himself with Swellmix.
I always hated that little shit.
Likewise, but we can't worry about him this moment, we have bigger problems at hand.
Drew, have you thought about asking for help?
Most of the other Speakonia groups have allied themselves with Swellmix. Now our list of allies grows thin. The Ketchum clan is who allowed Swellmix to rise to power in the first place. Their loyalty to him is unshakable. The Repulsor Republic sided with Swellmix in opposition of the Berry Bunch, and the Pubic family was lost as a potential ally once the Pube Muppet ousted his father. The Humongous Bunch and Mega Barney Bunch have not been seen in ages, but I doubt they would help us. They would be more inclined to side with Swellmix.
What about the Betty Bunch?
There is no way I would ever ally myself with the Berry Bunch. The Pubic family was bad enough, but at least they were gay and lived at the border of Drewland.
Drew, the Betty Bunch is the only other Speakonia group to speak out against Swellmix, and both of our groups are homosexual. Our options are very limited. Please consider it.
Out of the question Quaker Queer, any other ideas?
I don't have any.
Nor I.
Nada.
It seems we will have to dig in then. Use the time Swellmix has given us to prepare Drewland's defenses. So, they plan to dig in.
That's right, they are using the time they have left to prepare for the invasion.
I want you to contact our forward forces in the Pubic Swamp and tell them to launch the attack before they dig in. They obviously have no intention of complying.
What are your orders, Swellmix?
With my imminent attack in the Barney Bunch and Rita Repulses in the Betty Bunch, I would like you to go into cyberspace and eliminate all gay porn. With the gay porn eliminated, the Barney and Betty Bunches will be greatly weakened.
Understood.
I also have another mission for anyone up to the task. I need one of you to go to Africa to retrieve resources for something I am working on.
I will go to Africa. There is someone there I want satisfaction from greatly.
Retrieve the resources I need, and you can have as much satisfaction as you want.
Oh, that sounds swell.
One of me.
I need you Hanks too to remain in Swellstralia in case the Barney or Betty Bunch try to do anything funny.
What about your recent recruits?
Yes, bring them in. Mega Drew Pickles, Roni Drew Pickles, and Yogi Bear. I figured you might be interested in this conflict. I am not here as a member of the Mega Barney Bunch. I am on a personal mission for revenge against Drew Pickles.
Likewise, don't let Mega Drew Pickles have all the fun.
I am here because Princess Molestia sent me. Good, that is what I like to hear. With all of our combined forces we should be able to eliminate the Barney and Betty Bunches, and I should get enough time to finish my projects. You 3 see Yulia Catchum. She will instruct you on where you are needed.
Orders from Emperor Swellmix. We are to begin the invasion of Drewland immediately.
What? I thought that was not going to happen for a couple days.
Apparently he has changed his mind. Get the heel harem ready while I inform the other squads the invasion will start shortly.
This does not seem like a very swell move on the part of Emperor Swellmix.
What is wrong, Ash?
It's fine, I'll worry about it later. Let's go, girls. The sooner we finish this, the sooner the heel harem can get back to Swellstralia and celebrate with a foot massage soul-scrubbing toe-sucking orgy.
That sounds super swell.
Take it faster. We only have a couple days until Swellstralia attacks.
Captain, Swellmix's forces are on the move and are heading this way.
What? We were supposed to have a couple more days. Sound the alarm. Get a message to Barney Bunch High Command.
Swellstralia has launched an attack. Swellmix's forces are invading as we speak.
Swellmix broke the ultimatum.
Are you really surprised, Drew?
What do you want to do?
We have no choice but to defend. I'll head to the front. Quaker, Queer, and Barney will prepare the capital for attack. Dick and Ronald, you're with me. What's going on, Captain?
We are getting our sleep, and not in the slow kind of way.
Let us handle this.
There is no stopping the plan, brothers.
Like a dying flag thrower. Christmas, 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 Christmas. Your foot fingers towers have no effect on me.
There is no stopping the plan, brothers.
Here's Max, fucking the meals like. That was swell.
There are so many. My cock is sore and is starting to get flaccid at this point.
And many are women, which we will not be able to knock out with flaccid cocks.
Mine is still swell, but I can't keep up with the numbers. Even at my fastest speed rate pace, I can't keep up.
Drew, the capital is under attack. The Quaker Queer needs reinforcements.
Look to your defenses, everyone. Fought as you have never fought before.
What's going on?
Glad you could make it, Drew.
Glad to see you have held out for so long, Quaker Queer.
We are in quite the sticky situation at the moment, and not the swell kind of sticky. We estimate with you, and the other Barney Bunch members who have arrived, we can only last about an hour longer. Everybody's bowels and bladders are empty, and many people's dicks are flaccid.
What are we going to do?
We have to hold out as long as we can. I would rather go down defending Drewland than kneel before Swellmix.
Message for Drew Pickles.
What? Let me see it.
What does it say, Drew?
Barney, Dick, Ronald, and Quaker Queer, you are all coming with me.
What? We are just leaving Drewland. After that little speech of yours about how you would rather go down defending Drewland.
Yeah, that seems pretty low.
All of you shut up. We are leaving now. That's an order.
Drew, what about Drew Pickles Jr.? We can't leave him behind.
Where is he, Barney?
I hit him in the Barney Bunch Gay Sex Mansion.
The Barney Bunch Gay Sex Mansion is in the suburbs, and they have already fallen to Swellmix's forces.
Oh no, please God no.
Barney, I'm worried too, but we can't go after him. We have to take this means of escape while we can. He is a capable kid, I am sure. If anyone can make it, he can.
Fine, Drew, but if anything happens to him, I am never speaking to you again.
I'm sure Emperor Swellmix will be pleased with Drewland's defeat. Ash, you and the other squad leaders move into the city and round up the last of the Barney Bunch as prisoners.
Understood. So much destruction.
Daddy, where is everyone?
Oh, how adorable.
What? Get away, you disgusting girl.
What is going on here?
I found this child.
This is Drew Pickles Jr. Swellmix said he wanted him as a hostage.
Do you want me to take him back to Swellstralia?
I don't want to go to Swellmix. He's a bad man.
No, I don't want him taken to Emperor Swellmix.
But Ash,
You didn't see him. Quick, Drew Pickles Jr. hide and stay quiet. Sailor Jupiter is coming and Moha coming.
Did you find anything?
No, we thought we heard something, but turns out it was nothing.
Very well. Keep searching. Emperor Swellmix wants all the prisoners taken to Swellstralia for re-education.
what are we going to do with him?
I'm not sure.
So Drewland has fallen just like that?
Yes, your plan worked flawlessly. They ran out of stamina quite quickly due to the numbers you sent. Then they were unable to get the boners they needed to knock out the second wave of female bisexuals.
What else is there?
The top 5 swellest of the Barney Bunch seem to have escaped, and we have been unable to locate Drew Pickles Jr. The rest of the Barney Bunch members have surrendered.
Good, very good. With the bulk of the Barney and Betty bunches defeated, we can move forward, but some of their swellest members are still at large. They may cause problems down the line. Something doesn't seem right, no. It's not like the Barney or Betty bunches to flee. Could they have been contacted by?
What is it, Swellmix?
Nothing. Leave me. Go have a celebration orgy with feet or whatever it is you like. I need time to think.
Hello, Swellmix. What is your status?
All is going according to plan. I foresee no complications. With Drewland and Betty's bird taken out, the next part of the plan can proceed.
Good. Keep me posted.
Drew, what is this place, and what are we doing here?
I received a message from someone claiming to be an ally requesting that the 5 swellest Barney Bunch members meet them here.
Drew, you do know this could be a trap, right?
Of course, but considering the imminent fall of Drewland, I decided we could not risk passing up any potential allies.
Who is it who contacted you?
He said he was willing to meet here, and what the fuck? Why the fuck is the Barney Bunch here? Did you poopy faggots trick us into coming here? Us. Don't play dumb. We know it was you who are doing the tricking.
Shut up, both of you.
A manager.
Yes, the managers stand opposed to Swellmix as well. I have called you both here to discuss the challenge facing us. Your two groups need to get over your little feud if there is to be any chance of stopping Swellmix.
I refuse to work with the Barney Bunch. That's one thing I can't agree with those poopy faggots on. I am not working with the Barney Bunch.
You two must work together. There is more to Swellmix than you know.
What do you mean?
His public rhetoric is he seeks to turn everyone bisexual, eliminate homosexuality for not being swell enough, and become the dominant force in the Speakonia sphere, but we have reason to believe there is more going on behind the scenes.
Then what are his actual motives?
My intelligence is unsure yet, but they have found he has had communications with forces yet to be seen, and also that he is working on some sort of top secret project. And they have deduced that it has nothing to do with the claims he makes.
If you know so much, why do you want the Barney and Betty bunches together?
Swellmix has created a diverse force. Neither of your groups is up to the task alone to handle all of the individuals he has gathered alone, but together you can cover it all, not to mention us managers are not exactly ones for causing swell shenanigans.
The manager makes a good point. If Swellmix stands opposed to homosexuality, and has no plans to install bisexuality, as he claims, that only leaves one thing: heterosexuality. Bisexuality I can handle, as I can still fuck men, but if Swellmix can allow this to take over the Speakonia world and not have it limited to fringe extremist groups like the Mega Barney Bunch, the world, as we know it would be done.
With the fall of Drewland and Bettysburg, we cannot make this a head-on fight. The managers have collected more intel on the situation and found Swellmix is unsurprisingly ruling from the newly created Dildo Tower. However, there is a barrier protecting it, and it appears Swellmix's inner circle is powering it. We believe that sending individuals to handle the members of Swellmix's inner circle is the best course of action.
So you want Barney and Betty Bunch members best suited for these missions to go?
Yes, and you should all be warned. Swellmix has granted some of his power to members of his inner circle. You will not be able to overpower them like in your usual goes to adventures. You must all choose wisely how to proceed.
The Betty Bunch is ready to handle the inner circle members we are best suited for fighting.
Good, now look up at the screen. I will give you the intel we have on Swellmix's inner circle. The Ketchum clan was the first to ally itself with Swellmix and is what helped him rise to power, and its leader Delia Ketchum has been a loyal follower of Swellmix ever since. Taking out the Ketchum clan's leader will be a serious blow to Swellmix's forces. The last time Swellmix rose to power, the Pubic family sided with the Barney Bunch. The Pube Muppet called it treason and overthrew his father and formed an alliance with Swellmix when Swellmix rose to power again in exchange for satisfaction from the males. Odd Della was a high-ranking member of the Ketchum clan. When the Ketchum clan sided with Swellmix, he quickly became part of the inner circle. Odd has taken control of the internet and eliminated all homosexual porn, greatly weakening the power of the Barney and Betty bunches. We must jump into cyberspace to stop him and restore all the homosexual porn. Yogi Bear, who is gayer than the average bear, has sided with Swellmix for unknown reasons. We suspect his motive is the elimination of Drew, but we have no solid proof. Whatever the reason, he supports Swellmix and that makes him our enemy. Known as the straightest man in the universe, Nega Drew Pickles quickly sided with Swellmix when he heard that the enemies Swellmix was facing were the two homosexual Speakonia groups. He doesn't appear to have much motive other than this though. Princess Molestia seeks to introduce Bronyism as the norm to all Speakonia videos, and has allied with Swellmix in order to do this. Brony Drew is her fist. Eliminate him and Princess Molestia will fold quickly. Drew, your brother has unsurprisingly sided with his wife and remained loyal to the Ketchum clan and has been promoted to a high rank within Swellmix's inner circle. He is fiercely loyal to Swellmix because of this. I am sorry Drew, but he must be dealt with if we seek to stop Swellmix. Once Swellmix appeared to be a viable threat of the Barney and Betty bunch's hegemony, the Repulsa Republic quickly sided with him in hopes of destroying the Betty Bunch. Take out Rita Repulsa, and without their leader, the Repulsa Republic will fall into chaos and be of little use to Swell Mix. Who you choose to send on each mission is up to you, just know the dangers of each and be sure to send the best qualified for them. I will let the Barney and Betty bunches decide who that is.